my name is Hyuna Kim. I'm a cultural and heritage tour guide from the city of Seoul. Today, I have especially have the Salam Seoul ambassadors. Welcome, ambassadors! Today, I'll be leading the Naksan night tour. So today, especially, so we will start here at the Dongdaemun and Heunginjimun site, and we'll walk up to the along with the city wall, and we will close this tour at the Naksan Gongwon Nurimadang. And are we wearing the comfortable shoes today?
Yes, we are.
Okay, are you okay with the slight walking and not?
Definitely. We're looking forward.
All right, let's do it.
Yes.
All right. So let's see. So I'll explain the Heunginjimun at first for the tour today. The Heunginjimun is the very east gate, the main gate of the Hanyang Dosang, and among the 4 big gates and the 4 small gates. So Dongdaemun is a nickname of the Heunginjimun. So it literally means the east gate of the Hanyang Dosang. So we are in front of the Heunginjimun over here, but I want to share this picture from here because we are a little distant from the Heunginjimun. Okay, so below there's an arch shape.
What was that shape?
Yeah, arch shape of the gate over there. It is called as a Hongye, and there's a picture above in the ceiling like this one.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so the 2 different dragons are holding facing each other. But the ceiling will show this dragon picture, and that is the gate. And you see the city wall over there. It used to be connected. There's no road in between until the early 1900s. And there's also the city wall used to be, but during the colonial period, the city wall is destroyed. So, and as you see, there's a road, and back then, during the colonial period, there was a tram, the streetcar used to be here. Before we go up, do you have any questions regarding Heunginjimun?
Yes, I have a question. What was the shape on that roof?
All right, that's a good question. That little shape looks like a toy from here, but it's a character from the famous Chinese story, The Monkey King, and the dragon head in front, and the next one would be the characters from the Chinese story. We don't know for sure why our ancestors put little figures from the Chinese novel, but they are believed to protect and block the evil spirits from outside, and also protect the city. All right? So I will show you the better view from up there. Okay? All right, let's go. All right. Now we are at the side of the Heunginjimun right now, in between the Hanyang Dosang and Heunginjimun. This is the beginning part of the Heunginjimun, and also the Hanyang Dosang, and also beginning part of the Naksan course. So let's look at the wall, city wall over here. You will find the stones engraved with the Chinese character. Do you possibly know we used to borrow the Chinese character from China to write down and to use? Now we have our Hangul, the Korean language, but we also use some part of the Chinese language in Britain. But as you see, so there's a Chinese character on the stones. They are the names of who's in charge of the construction back then. So we collected all the engraved stones all together here for the tourists. It used to be scattered with the city walls. So these a little bit old-looking stones are the original, and the whitened stones are restored one, the new one. And also that one shows the person who's in charge of the construction field. So let's imagine during the Joseon Dynasty, normally Yangin, it is called in Korean Yangin, the plain people. They are asked to build the Hanyang Dosang. But their job, so mostly they are farmers. So they are always busy. So normally they are called to build at any time the country calls. But mostly in the season they are not too busy. All right, but just in case the part they built just collapsed by the disaster or the earthquake, for example, so they are called again to fix it. So actually that is not just a record. So and then they will keep going on with the record to restore and rebuild later on. All right? Okay, so do you have any questions regarding Hanyang Dosang?
Yes, actually, what is Hanyang Dosang?
That's a good question too. All right, thank you. So Hanyang Dosang literally means two different things. Dosang means the capital city of the country. And also the other one meaning is the city wall. So Hanyang Dosang means the city wall. All right. Okay, let's go to the next spot. All right,
Let's go.
All right, let's take a look at this panel. So now we are living in the Republic of Korea. Before that, there was a sad Korean War. But before that, also sad colonial period for about 36 years. It ends with the World War II. And before that, the Joseon Dynasty for about 500 years. This Hanyang Dosang originally built during the Joseon Dynasty, at the beginning of the Joseon Dynasty, which is 1396. The first king of the Joseon Dynasty, King Taejo, built this one first. So let's look at this map, simplified map. We are actually here in Heunginjimun, which is a Dongdaemun, East Gate, and West, North, South. There are 4 big gates, but Seodaemun is sadly demolished during the colonial period, destroyed totally. So we don't have it anymore. And 3 are left, and between those 4 big gates, there are 4 small gates. During the Joseon period, we used to have a rank of the people. So for the 4 big gates, the plain people, Yangin, I told you, pass by, and the higher rank pass by. 4 small gates, animals, vegetables, and they pass by. They cannot use the big gates. Yeah. And between those 8 gates, there are Hanyang Dosang, city wall. And also it used to be the fortress too. I will show you the fortress up there. All right, so we are here, but Hanyang Dosang originally built, like here, the first king, the Taejo. He used to be the general from the previous dynasty kingdom, Korea Kingdom. The name of our country comes from that dynasty kingdom. But he used to be a general of the previous kingdom, Korea. He was busy, and he was busy to build a new city for his own in another place besides the old city from the old kingdom. So he picked Hanyang, now Seoul. Hanyang is the old name of the Seoul. So he picked Seoul and he built the city walls with the stones from nature because he was busy. So he gathered, not by himself, though all his people gathered all the big stones and small stones from the nature and built very fast. Can you imagine how fast they built the city wall? And how many people built the city wall?
No idea.
Yeah, please keep in mind, I will answer you later on, okay? And then, so because of he built this city wall so fast, it collapsed a little bit over time. So the King Sejong, our mighty king who invented Hangul, Korean language, also fixed many part of the city wall. And then later, 18th century, after there used to be another Japanese invasion, and after that invasion and Qing Dynasty invasion, so this mighty king Sukjong also restored the many part of the city wall. But you see, the stone is a little bit cube shape and bigger. And later on, the 19th century, is getting bigger and bigger. That shows our technology of the construction. So you will see up there, okay? All right, let's go. Let's take a look at the Heunginjimun, Dongdaemun once again from up here. So do you see the back side of the Dongdaemun has a double layer of the city wall?
Yes.
Can you imagine? Can you guess what is that for? That is for I told you this Hanyang Dosong is also works as a fortress. So the main purpose, also one of the main purpose is protect the city. So, and also east part is a lower part of the city. So Cheonggyecheon stream in the middle, that is a stream. So start from the west, flows down to the east because the east is a lower. So this is the very lowest part of the city. So that means it is the easiest way to attack. So in order to protect the city effectively, so they double layered the fortress. And once the enemy thought they are coming in the fortress, that is the time when they are captured. So they attack the enemy 4 different sides. So it designed like that. And also we'll see the better view from up there also. And so we have a wooden part of the Dongdaemun, the Heunginjimun from here. Wooden part is actually second story. Do you think it's actual second story building or 1-story building with a high ceiling? What do you think? So we can know from outside if that is a real 2-story building, there should be the stairs from outside. So there's a stairs from the ground, but the wooden part, inside of the wooden part, I want to share the picture of the inside of the wooden part. Looks like this. Yeah, just the 1 story in the higher ceiling like this. So during the Joseon Dynasty, there used to be a curfew. They closed all the 8 gates when the sun sets, and they opened all the 8 gates when sunrise. So, so they ring the bell and they roll the drum. So when they open and close the gate. But how do we know the exact time to ring the bell and roll the drum?
Especially that the sunset and sunrise always changes. So
Yeah, right.
how would they do that?
Yeah, we have an exact clock. Have you heard about the sundial?
I heard about 물시계.
물시계.
Yeah.
So 자경루 is a water clock. So in case, especially in case we don't have sunlight, when it rains or during the night. Yeah, water clocks works. And during the daytime, when we have sunlight, the sundial. So 안구1구 is the sundial. So we used to know the exact time. That is also the invention of the King Sejong. All right. Oh, and also there's a very popular play. Do you possibly know the K-drama, the Squid Game?
Yes.
Yeah, it is very popular, right? So in the Squid Game drama, there's many different traditional Korean plays introduced, right? But not one of those, the like hide and seek. With the city wall, we used to have a play to walk along the city wall. That is called the 순상놀이. So, are you willing to play 순상놀이 together today? All right, so let's go.
Okay.
All right. Okay, let's go this way. Look at the part. Can you recognize the round shape over there? So just in front of you, that's DDP, so Dongdaemun Design Plaza. It's designed by the Zaha Hadid. So she's from Iraq, and she studied in UK. She won the competition, design competition for that DDP. In 2007. It used to be the stadium during the colonial period and the modern history of the Republic of Korea, but it remodeled as a design plaza in 2007 and it opened in 2014. Zaha Hadid found the dynamic part aspect of the Hanyang and then the stadium. It used to be connected, the Hanyang all the way to the DDP over here. And there's two little gate for the water stream right behind the DDP. All right? Okay. I wanted to share the picture.
Oh, thank you.
All right, please follow me over here. All right, let's take a look at the outside of the city wall over here. So please look at that way, and that way, and that way. So during the Joseon Dynasty for about 500 years, the people's lives outside of the city wall and inside of the city wall is totally different. Everybody wanted to live inside of the city wall. So that means a prosperity and fortune. But however, outside of the people, they manufacture the vegetables and milk and everything for like woods for the fireplace. So they prepared all the products for the people inside of the city wall. During the Joseon Dynasty, the average population is approximately around 100,000. only, right?
Yeah.
And during the all 500 years. But at the end of the Joseon Dynasty, it became 1 million. Yeah. During the colonial period, it adds up. And after the colonial period, Korean War, and then the 1960s, in 1970s, everybody in the Korean Peninsula wanted to come to Seoul to get a job. But, and also that includes the people who lost their home country from the north. So they evacuated from the north. They don't have a home to go back after the Korean War. So they built a wood shack outside of the city wall and also around the Cheonggyecheon stream. So that little houses over there, that is a legacy of the wood shack. Not likely, so currently it's not wood shack. It's a little bigger in stone houses, but it's a little, the very bright, shiny light shows the construction after the Korean War. But please look at that way. So that shows the Korea develops very fast, after 1960s and 70s. So this is the beauty of the Naksan course. You can see the Korea's past, current, and future. All right, so let's go on. Okay. Please come over here. We are finally at the observatory of the Naksan course. Please look at that way, Seoul Tower on the Namsan Mountain. And this way, the north of the Seoul, the Baekaksan Mountain. You can see the city walls along the ridge of the mountains. It surrounded the whole the Seoul city. All right?
Yes.
All right, let's go to the another observatory now. Alright, now we are at the Naksan-gongwon Norimadang, which is the closing point of the Naksan night course. So it's a secret reveal time. I asked you about how many people involved and how many days that they constructed this city wall. So don't be surprised. This is only 98 days and also 197,000 people involved in this construction. I already told you the average population during the whole 500 years is just around the 100,000, but twice of that number involved with this construction. So the first king of the Joseon Dynasty was very busy, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I hope you enjoyed this night course. How did you like it?
Oh, today it was really fun. We started from Dongdaemun and we learned about the history there until here. We came to the Cheonmande, the observatory. It's really nice and you could see the night view. I enjoyed a lot today. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm really glad to hear that. The guided walking tour course from the city of Seoul offers more than 40 courses all throughout the Seoul city. So please enjoy that by making reservation through the visitseoul.net. The homepage of the Visit Seoul. So the information is regarded in the description of this video clip. All right? I hope you enjoyed the rest of the Seoul night view tonight. All right. Thank you,
Thank you so
for
much.
coming. Okay.